Let us continue. So a part of short-term financing, there is long-term financing. So the first sources of long-term financing is bond. So what is bond? So bond is a long-term debt instrument which a borrower agree to make a payment of a principal and the interest on a specific date to the holder of the bond. So basically, the issuer of the bond, when they issue bond, they attract investors to buy the bond. So the attracted person to buy the bond, they are the investors. So the issuer of the bond, they are bonded with the investors to pay a specific amount of payment until maturity, and the principle of the bond itself. Alright, so it is bond. So basically, there is a bonding between the issuer and also the bond holder. So it can be seen like this.
Yeah, you still have a cup next to your table that's going to probably go down in 2 days. Sure.
So a bond, for example, the tenure is 5 years. So every year until 5 years, the bond issuer are required to pay a certain payment. So this payment is fixed. For example, 100. So this payment, we know how much is the payment is based on the coupon rate. It is based on the coupon rate. So how to calculate coupon rate? Coupon rate is coupon rate will determine how much is the coupon payment. This is the coupon payment. How to calculate coupon payment? It is coupon rate multiply with the par value. So par value actually is the principal amount that has to be paid by the par value is the principal amount of the bond itself. So as the bondholder, instead of they are receiving a fixed coupon payment until the maturity, so at the end of the maturity years, they will receive the coupon, the par value. So this is bond. How the bond is being used. Sorry, it is 100, 1,000. So this is example of bond. Okay, so bond, this type of instrument only can be traded in bond market. Okay, the bondholder as well as bond issuer, where they can find the bond can be found in bond market. So what is bond market? Bond market is primarily traded in over-the-counter market. Okay, so most bonds are owned by and traded among the large financial institutions. So usually as a normal people, as a layman people, we not trading the bond, because the bond, the bonded of the trading of the bond requires a large sum of money, right? So only large financial institutions can involve with bond. So the Wall Street Journal reports the key developments in the treasury, corporate and municipal market Online edition lists trading for each day, the most actively traded investment grade, high yield and convertible bond. So it means that bond is a less risky financial instrument because the payment is fixed. All right, as as the investor to the bond, the payment received is fixed. They are secure from from any losses. So that's why when we learn on the risk-free rate for municipal, so one of the the rate for municipal bond is considered as risk-free rate. Why? It is because of the municipal bond, those who invest in municipal bond, they are free from any risk. So their return is secure. So that is the meaning of risk-free rate. And usually risk-free rate is measured by the rate of municipal bond, or it's also known as treasury bills. So the key features of bond, there are 5 features. So the first one is par value. So par value is the amount of the bond which it is paid at the maturity. So usually it is $1,000, okay, ataupun 1,000 ringgit. So coupon interest rate will state how much is the interest rate, and usually it is fixed. And this coupon interest rate have to be paid by the issuer. So coupon interest rate also will determine how much is the coupon payment that must be paid by the bond issuer. So it is coupon rate. So coupon rate will determine how much is the coupon payment. So how to calculate coupon payment? Coupon payment is coupon interest rate multiply with the par value. So for example, the coupon rate is 10%. So how much is and the par value is $1,000. So how much is the coupon payment? So coupon payment is 10% multiplied with $1,000, then it equal to $100. So that's how we determine how much is the coupon payment. So payment is equal to coupon rate multiply with par value. All right. Maturity date is the end date of the bond, and that the date it shows that on that date, on that particular date, the par value has to be paid to the bondholder. Issue date is the time where the bond is issued. So the duration between issue date to maturity date will determine how long is the duration of the bond, the maturity years of the bond. Okay, so yield to maturity is the return of the bond, or the required rate of return for the bond. So basically when you're dealing with bond, there are 2 rates will be given. So the first one is coupon interest rate, and the second one is the required rate of return, or it is also known as yield to maturity, YTM. Okay, so you have to identify which rate it is, because if you wrongly key in the information into the formula, your answer will be wrong. All right, so how to value a bond? So valuation of bond, it is coupon payment multiply with PVIFA. PVIFA is a financial table. So it is one of the tools that we use to do some financial calculation. So one of it is PVIFA. Financial table, there are 4 tables. PVIF table, PVIFA table, FVIFA table, and FVIF table. So you have to refer to the right table. So where you can find this table, you can find this table in any website, in Google. You can just search in Google financial table PDF. Then there are lots of PDF that you can download. So all table are the same table because it is generated from the same formula. All right. It's just maybe they have differences in terms of the how many decimals they have. So some table they provide up to 3 decimals, some table they provide up to 4 decimals. So both are accepted. All right. All right. So go back to the valuation of bonds. So how to calculate the value of the bond? It is coupon payment multiplied with the amount provided in PVIFA table. And then this answer multiply with the answer of par value, multiply with PVIF table. All right. The things that you have to extract from question is the YTM. I is referred to the YTM, or it is also the required rate of return. And is the years. Okay, only these 2 things that you have to extract from the question. Okay, you identify how much is the par value, you identify how much is the coupon payment, and then you put all the information in the formula. All right. So the payment of the bond can be happen one time in a year. So if the payment happened one time in a year, so the valuation of the bond, we use this valuation, okay, annually. So only one time in a year. Okay, if there is 2 times in a year, so basically it is known as semi-annually. So every 6 months there is one payment, another 6 months there is another payment received, another 6 months there is another payment received. So it is semi-annually. Okay, actually the payment can be done monthly, semi-annually, quarterly, but for you, you just learn up to semi-annually. So semi-annually, what you have to do is the I you divide by 2, and the years you have to multiply by 2. Okay, why this happen like this? It is because of if the duration of the bond is 5 years. So basically, when there is 2 times in a year payment being done, so basically there are 10 times of payment have been paid. So that's why the N become 10 instead of 5. So same goes to the interest rate. So interest rate instead of 7% per year, then it becomes 3.5% for every 6 months. So that's how we determine how much is the I, how much is the N. So let us try this example. Calculate the market value of price of a 5-year RM 1,000 ringgit bond with an 8% coupon rate. And the investors' required rate of return is 6%. So the YTM is 6%. The N is 5 years. The coupon rate is 8%. We go to par value first. Par value is 1,000. And then the payment, how to determine payment? Payment is coupon rate multiplied with par value. So coupon rate now is 8%. So 8% convert to decimal, it is 0.08 multiplied with 1,000. It equal to 80. Now put all the information into the formula. So what is the formula? The formula for valuation of bond is equal to payment multiplied with PVIFA table. So from PVIFA table, we have to refer to the I of 6%. I is 6%, N is 5 years. So we can just refer to that table, and that table will give you an amount of this, 4.2124. So this answer plus with 1,000, plus with par value multiply with PVIF. I is 6%, N is 5 years. So PVIF table, from PVIF table, if you refer to PVIF table, 6% of 5 years, it will give you the amount of 0.7473. So straight away multiply both part and then sum up the both part. So 4.2124 multiply with 80, it's 336.99, and then 0.7473 multiply with 1,000, it is 7.3. So add up both answer, then you will get this figure. So this is the value of the bond. All right, what happened if the payment happened semi-annually? When the payment happened semi-annually, the things that change is the YTM, you have to divide by 2. So it equal to 3%. Okay. And then the the year, you have to multiply by 2. So it equal to 10, because it 10 times. And then the payment also you have to divide by 2. Then it equal to 4. Okay. So now the PVIFA, it is 3%. It is 3% and 10 years. Same goes to here, it is 3%, 10 years. So let us look on a check. I want to see the financial table. So PVIFA 3%, 10 years is 8.5302. 3%, then yes, 8.5302 and PVIF 0.7441. So it is 40, sorry, it is 40 multiply with 8.5302 plus with 1000 multiply with 0.7441. So the answer is 40 multiply with 8.5302. So it is 341.208. My answer is 208. So it can be 21 plus 744.1. So the answer will be RM 1085.31. So this is the differences between semi-annually and semi-annually and annually. Okay.